everyone, and good evening. Welcome to this year's 2021 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. I am so excited to be here tonight, and I'm especially excited to see all of you here in person back at Pickard. My name is Destiny Ramos. I'm currently a senior here at Neenah High School, and this year I am so proud to be the president of Neenah High School's National Honor Society chapter. Right to my right are our advisors, Ms. Bergman and Mrs. Gunderson, as well as our executive board. This year's board consists of our Vice President, Max Stern, our Secretary, Natalie Frank, our Treasurer, Kayla Youngworth, and our historian, Emily Van Zanbeek. So they do so much hard work for us, so if we could all give them a nice round of applause. So tonight we are fortunate to gather here to formally recognize those students who have successfully completed their candidacy and will be inducted as members of Neenah High School's National Honor Society chapter. For our current members here tonight, treat this as a reminder to all of your standards of excellency you are charged with and maintaining as your membership of National Honor Society. Just remember that this is one of our country's most prestigious high school organizations. With that, please join me in welcoming our principal, Mr. Wunderlich, to the podium.
Thank you and good evening. Every year I get invited to this, and to be totally honest, my first couple of years I didn't know a lot about National Honor Society because that's not who I was in high school. And so, truth be told, every year I get the opportunity to sign all of your certificates, and it's a really rewarding job for me to do because I get to read your names and think about, for many of you, seeing you your freshman year and seeing that growth into the leaders, the scholars, the kids who care about our community and do great things. Truth be told, as I was signing yours this past weekend and thinking a little bit about it, I was thinking about your journey. And your journey's been different, and it's probably been harder. And we're in such a time where we have a great need for leadership, and we have a great need for caring, empathy, working through really challenging times. And a lot of times when I'm out in the community, people will say things like, I can't believe you work with teenagers. It's gotta be awful. And it's such the opposite. There really is. I get to see you guys exhibit the things that led to your selection tonight. I get to see you excel in the classrooms. I get to see you learn to lead and have influence over others. I get to see the great care you have for our community and for one another and how you find opportunities to serve. And then finally, I get the chance to just watch you grow. So I really have two official roles tonight. One, on behalf of the staff and the administration in the Neenah Joint School District, I get the opportunity to be the first one to say congratulations on your selection. And then I typically say something that hopefully makes you think a little bit. And as I was driving in tonight to think a little bit about this, I was thinking about two different things that have been really, really important in the past 19 months for me, and I've talked about it a little bit on video announcements, but probably not enough. One is gratitude. It's really easy to blame or worry or make excuses for all of the things that are out of our control right now. But it's even easier to be grateful for the things that are taken care of for us, or the people who have helped us get to where we are. And then the second thing with gratitude is reflection. So as you're gonna have 4 speakers tonight that are gonna talk about the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society, and they'll do an amazing job of talking about each one of them. I encourage you to reflect a little bit on some people who helped you get to where you are. I watched parents and grandparents walk in tonight, many of whom I've known a little bit from being in this community for a while. We've got some great role models there that have led you to be where you are right now. I've been in this district for 25 years, so I know so many of the teachers in the elementaries, in the middle school, and certainly at the high school. So you have great role models who have given you great academic opportunities and taught you what service looks like. Reflect on them. And I think the final thing that I'd ask you to reflect on is, for some of you, you've got about 7 months left at Neenah High School. Others, you've got 1 year and 7 months. That's an opportunity for you to take what you've already exhibited and pass it on to others with a grateful heart and a reflective mind. So on behalf of the Neenah Joint School District, congratulations, and I'll turn it back over to Destiny.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wunderlich. Our chapter is honored to be inducting these members with tonight's ceremony. This ceremony really reinforces our commitment to excellence at Neenah High School and in our community. Our members are expected to serve as role models for other students, inside and outside of these classrooms. Amidst all of the chaos in the past few years, our members have been able to preserve and persevere. On top of these strong academic records they hold, our chapter's members are leaders in many student organizations that serve throughout the community and right here in Neenah High School. One of which is our blood drive, which we are so very excited to bring back this year. On top of all of this, membership in National Honor Society is earned through effective demonstration of the Society's 4 varied pillars. These pillars are scholarship, leadership, service, and character. 4 current members of this chapter will review all of these qualities with their speeches for the candidates. We will begin with Marissa Fraley speaking about scholarship.
Good evening. Thank you for attending our induction ceremony tonight. My name is Marissa Fraley, and I'm a senior here at Neenah High School. Tonight, I'll be showing about the leadership pillar of National Honor Society. We tend to think of leaders as people who hold positions of power. However, leadership can be seen anywhere. A leader is anyone who has influence over another person. While leaders may be captains, presidents, or board members, they can be anyone. You can make a difference on anyone's life, which makes you a leader. Being a leader and making influence on people's lives are powerful tools, so it's important to understand what makes a strong leader. While there is an endless list of strong leadership qualities, I'm going to elaborate on 3 tonight. Honesty, courage, and humility. I'm sure you've heard the saying, honesty is the best policy, from a young age. Honesty is important in all aspects of life, but what does it look like in leadership? Honesty in leadership means owning up when you make a mistake. Being honest about the situation and working to improve is far more beneficial than trying to cover it up. Honesty also means being sensible about your limitations. There is always a limit to what you can commit to a group or issue. Setting realistic goals or being honest with yourself and a group about what you can accomplish is essential to success. Muhammad Ali said, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." A large part of leadership is stepping outside of your comfort zone and making bold decisions that don't always work out. This requires an insane amount of courage. You are often putting yourself out there and subjecting yourself to whatever people want to throw your way. Being a leader requires the courage to stand up for what you believe in and the people around you. This means taking a risk to achieve what is right and what is necessary. Being a strong leader means using your courage to address situations. If you know something is not right, you may need to have the courage to make a change. Courage also allows you to guide others, giving you the confidence to speak. Courage is essential in a strong leader. Last but not least, this is what I consider the most important aspect of leadership: humility. Humility means realizing that we are all equal. While leaders might have different titles, true leaders recognize that their title is not nearly as important as their actions. Humility requires you to be humble. Lowering yourself from the leadership pedestal we often find ourselves on allows you to understand those around you. You gain a deeper understanding of the issues and how to solve them. Humility also allows you to be a strong, caring leader. Leadership comes in many different forms. All of you are here because you show leadership in your own way. It's up to you to use honesty, courage, and humility to become the best leader you can be. Thank you. It's my honor to introduce Abby Wise, who's been talking about service.
When asked what the essence of life was, famous Greek philosopher Aristotle answered simply, to serve others and to do good. That sounds easy, doesn't it? Just 2 checks off the to-do list. All right, just completed the essence of life. What's next, Aristotle? Obviously, it's not that simple. So let's dig a little deeper. When Aristotle says essence, what does that really mean? To put it simply, an essence is what defines something. Aristotle is not saying that serving others and doing good are important. He asserts that without them, life as we know it simply would not be. Service holds that much power. And I believe every one of you has an experience that proves that statement. There is something about going out of your way to offer your assistance to someone who needs it that leaves a feeling which cannot be replicated. The understanding that something so trivial could mean so much. The realization that your outlook has been equally affected as the one you've served. Or maybe your experience is different. Maybe someone else proved to you the power of service as they prioritized your needs above their own. Either way, the evidence is all around us. Service is essential to life. Although times have obviously changed since Aristotle, we still see this quote ring true. Today, I'm proud when I look around to see my peers passionate about leaving an impact on the world, whether big or small. You are all sitting here in these seats tonight because someone saw in you the potential to do good, the potential to shift society's focus outwards, and the potential to contribute to life's essence. I encourage you to grab this opportunity and not let it sit idle. Spark the change you want to see in this school, in this community, in this region, and in this world. Because without your service and without you, life simply would not be. Thank you. It is my honor to welcome Natalie Frank, who is speaking on a scholarship.
Senior at Neenah High School. I'd like to take a second to congratulate all of our new members for being inducted into the National Honor Society. I had my life figured out in 7th grade. Being the intelligent and humble girl I was, I wrote down that I would take 8 AP classes. For a long time, I thought that scholarship was a number, measured between 1 and 4, unweighted. For a long time, I thought that being a scholar was dependent on how many advanced and AP classes that you took. But if National Honor Society has taught me anything, it's that scholarship exists in the realm outside of numbers. Scholarship is the art of seeking knowledge wherever you go, not just in school and professional settings. The concept sounds difficult and ambiguous, but it's easier to understand when you compare it to money. As a teenager with a lot of ideas, and not that much drive to work, I looked for the opportunity to earn money everywhere, from dog sitting during random weekends to looking for change in parking lots. If we applied the same idea to learning, we could find thousands of new ideas and stories. Essentially, look for learning everywhere. Another aspect of scholarship is applying the opportunities that you receive. There is no shortage of doors open to you right now, and walking through them is literally the first step to becoming better. I've had people ask me how I start a large writing project, whether it be a novel, or a play, or a teaching program. My answer is always to take the first step. If today, in listening to me describe these attributes, something doesn't resonate within you, interpret this as the first step, as a push to become a scholar. Once you've stopped learning outside of school and taken charge of your opportunities, you've mastered scholarship. Today, I'm not in 8 AP classes, nor do I have a perfect GPA, but I'm a scholar nonetheless. Being a scholar isn't about matching a grade or a number. or color, but it is the constant pursuit of knowledge and using that knowledge to guide yourself to your full potential. Thank you. It is my honor to welcome my friend Lauren Sturgill, who will be speaking on character.
Imagine you're standing in front of a dog. You're holding a bone in your hand and you're waving the bone back and forth, back and forth. The dog's eyes are locked on that bone, almost like it's unable to look away. You throw the bone and the dog leaps after it immediately. Now, imagine you're standing in front of a lion. You're holding that same bone in your hand, but as you wave the bone around, the lion stays focused on you. Sure, he notices the bone, and when you throw it, he knows that he can easily retrieve it. But he keeps looking at you because, let's face it, you're a much more appetizing meal. The lion stays focused on the bigger picture. In this scenario, the bone represents things that distract from having good character. Scenarios in which you could cheat, scenarios in which you could be dishonest, opportunities to take the easy way out. The bone represents distractions from the pursuit of good character, such as fear, adversity, and deception. But really, what is character? Is it being honest in times when you could lie? Perhaps it's standing up in a tough situation. Character is all of these things. Courage, integrity, fortitude. The lofty goal of having good character means sticking it out when it would be much easier to give in. And it's more than just doing great things. It's doing great things whether or not anyone recognizes you for it. At the end of the day, you should strive to be not the person who gets all of the credit and glory, but the person who makes everything happen. National Honor Society is a platform through which you can actively practice these values. As applicants, you demonstrate character. Soon, as members, you can act upon that character. I have complete confidence that each and every one of you has what it takes to succeed. You have the character of the lion. Thank you.
Let's give one more warm round of applause to all of our wonderful speakers. So inductees, as your name is called by either Kelly Gearan or Lauren Wilharn, please make your way onto the stage to receive your membership cords and sign the official National Honor Society membership booklet. Anika Blanker is on the girls lacrosse team and is captain of the cross country team. She is also involved in Key Club, Eco Club, and Red Cross Club.
Emerson Blumke is the president and founder of Helping Hunger, a member of Key Club, AFS Club, and is in the Health Careers Academy.
Sydney Borchert is involved in Launch, Sources of Strength, and Mental Health Awareness and Perception. She also plays on the varsity soccer team.
Clay Botansek owns and operates his own online store and volunteers his time dog sitting. Clay also belongs to numerous clubs at NHS, including launch and boys lacrosse.
Natalie Brandt is involved in cross country, softball, key club, and launch. In her free time, she likes spending time with her friends and family.
John Callahan is captain of the golf team and is a member of Launch and Key Club.
Emma Cartwright is a junior who spends most of her time while at the high school participating in all the theatrical opportunities possible. She also loves to volunteer and work with kids when she can.
Carson Clark is vice president of membership development in DECA and captain of the football team.
Marissa Corso plays volleyball through NHS and club. She is also a part of SALT and Key Club.
Ian Cowell is a captain of the cross-country team and runs track. He is also involved in Launch, DECA, and Key Club.
Victoria Zapp, a multi-sport student athlete, is involved in NJSD SALT, student government, French club, and both Nina Girls swim and lacrosse teams.
Parker DeDecker represents the student body as the student representative to the school board. Additionally, he captains the debate and Congress teams, serves as the Key Club secretary, and is the leadership chair for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society Students of the Year campaign in Wisconsin.
Sylvia Dooms is a junior drum major and is part of Vintage Band, One Act, and Drama Club.
Ollie Dungan is a varsity captain on the Nina High School swim team and is also a 5-year volunteer at Orphan Animal Rescue and Sanctuary, as well as being a member of Touch of Class.
Joey Duvall participates in Launch, is a Sources of Strength executive, and is a co-leader at Brigade. She also teaches music lessons to kids.
Anna Folkhold plays trombone in Vintage Band and Jazz Band. She does shot put and discus in track and field, as well as Brigade co-leading.
Rachel Frank is a triathlete and participates in many different leadership teams. In her free time, she enjoys the outdoors and spending time with family and friends.
Allie Galligan enjoys volunteering and recently volunteered at a Packer game where she ran into Brett Favre. Another highlight was when she participated in a cooking competition with the Culinary Club for Feeding America. She also loves spending time with family and friends, hiking, boating, and fishing.
Drew Gentile is a junior at Nina High School. He likes to volunteer through his church and is involved in launch, track, and cross country.
Sophie Gherkin is on the swim team and plans on managing the boys' team this winter. She loves finding new volunteer opportunities throughout the community.
Ben Hansen is a junior at Nina High School. He is a member of Launch, Key Club, Helping Hunger, and the Nina Wrestling team. In his free time, Ben enjoys playing guitar and spending time with friends.
Matthew Hassler is a senior at NHS and is involved in numerous activities including hockey, lacrosse, and launch. His favorite way to volunteer in the community is by teaching young kids how to skate.
Elisa Hine participates in cross country, Key Club, Helping Hunger, and is a 6-time Carson Scholar. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with family and friends.
Anna Jamrose is a senior at NHS and is involved in launch, Sources of Strength, and varsity volleyball.
Sean Johnson plans to pursue a career in business administration at UW La Crosse. Currently, he is a part of the Nina swim team and DECA.
Darius Jones Jr. is a junior at Nina High School and is a part of SALT, launch, football, and baseball. His greatest accomplishment is being able to say that he's now a National Honor Society.
Isabella Jones enjoys playing soccer and is a member of Eco Club, Adventure Club, and Launch here at NHS.
Joe Kaiser is a junior and he's captain of the JV Red Soccer team and is a member of Launch, Touch of Class, and Vintage.
Drew Carney is a junior at Neenah High School and is involved in soccer, tennis, and sources of strength. Drew's favorite way to volunteer in the community is helping with mental health programs.
Mia Kinnaman is a varsity lacrosse player as well as one of last year's state DECA competitors. Last year she raised $45,500 alongside fellow NHS member Parker DeDecker for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
Amber Kohler is a Fuel Up to Play 60 member, Health Careers Academy member, DECA, golf, and lacrosse, and is the president and founder of the Rocket Red Cross Club.
Marina Kumuro is a junior at Neenah High School. Marina is involved in student government, launch, Key Club, the Health Careers Academy, and girls soccer. You'll find Marina enjoying her time boating with family, kicking around a soccer ball, and playing with her dog.
Kyla Lassay is a crew leader in Neenah's drama program and is also the manager of Visual Arts Classic, Neenah's competitive arts team. In college, Kyler hopes to study art history and education to someday become an art teacher.
Nolan Leist is a cellist, a part of Neenah's symphony orchestra and touch of class groups. He also competes in robotics competitions with Neenah's Vex Robotics Club.
Will Liebeskind is a senior at Neenah High School. He is involved in cross country, tennis, vintage, and launch. In his free time, Will enjoys playing the piano.
Madison Lorcher is involved in Key Club, Health Careers Academy, AFS Club, and is a board member of Helping Hunger.
Sierra Lipke is a member of AFS Club, an elite member of Key Club, and is vice president and co-founder of Helping Hunger Club.
Brooke Manteifel runs cross country and track as well as participating in sources of strength.
Gavin McLowry is the president of Gaming Club, a member of Rocket Christian Fellowship, Launch, and the student tech team.
Brooke Miracle is involved in cross country, track and field at NHS, as well as the Health Careers Academy. She enjoys spending her time working at Fate Care.
Ellie Murtis is a junior passionate about music and the arts. She is involved in all of the shows at Neenah High School, Vintage Show Choir, Touch of Class, Launch, Full Stop, and Magical Singers.
Carissa Miller is involved in her church youth group, Key Club, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and golf.
Izzy Murphy is an assistant captain of the girls hockey team, a committee lead of the Red Cross Club, and involved in golf, lacrosse, and Key Club.
David Murphy is a junior here at NHS. Aside from National Honor Society, David participates in clubs such as Launch and DECA. He also participates in extracurricular music activities such as advanced jazz, the musical, and touch of class, as well as tennis and swim and dive.
Connor Olson is involved in cross country and track and field. He also helped co-lead for the Boys and Girls Brigade.
Carolina Perry is in cross country, track, and volunteers as a coach for Girls on the Run.
Maddie Pritzel is a decorated brigadier along with a dual athlete member of show choir. She is also an environmentalist vegan welder who participates in 13 clubs, including Yoga Club and Eco Club. She would like to go into welding after high school, then on to an undergrad in environmental sustainability studies. Her ideal job is a park ranger, so she can explore in her van with her dog while she lives her best life.
Hannah Sowell is involved in 7 clubs, the Engineering and Health Careers Academy, tennis, 4-H, and has a job at Shields. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with friends and family.
Taylor Seitz is the captain of the Neenah High School girls golf team, and in her free time runs her own jewelry business.
Celia Shelley is involved in Health Careers Academy, plays soccer, and is involved with Key Club.
Erin Spandauer is a senior this year. She is involved in new student ambassadors, MAP Club, Sources of Strength, and a member of the Health Careers Academy.
Lauren Tears does cross country, track, and powerlifting, and is a part of Mock Trial and Key Club.
Carter Thomas is involved in basketball, baseball, launch, and salt.
Dylan Thurber is a junior at Newton High School and is involved in football, baseball, and launch. His biggest accomplishment is being inducted into National Honor Society.
Sophia Weaver is treasurer of Key Club, secretary of Red Cross Club, and participates in vintage and girls lacrosse.
Bridger Wenzel is the drummer for Vintage and enjoys running and volunteering at the Fair Market Thrift Store. He also is a third-degree black belt in karate and teaches it at Karate America.
Bella Wilgreen is co-president of Red Cross Club, VP of Community Service for DECA, and on the leadership team for Key Club.
Please give it up for all of our new inductees. At this time, I ask the new inductees to raise your right hand and join me with your little slips of paper in reciting the National Honor Society pledge. I pledge to uphold the purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will always maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Please join me in one final applause for all of the newest members of Neenah High School's National Honor Immediately after the completion of our ceremony, in a few minutes, there will be a short reception in the cafeteria for all of our members and families. Before I let you all go, I want to leave you with one last note. Remember, now more than ever, it is so important to lend a helping hand, both in the community and in our schools, to stand up as the leaders you have proven yourselves to be. I hope you all leave tonight motivated to do good, for that is the mission of our chapter. Thank you.
Yes.